Hi, my name is Kerri-Leigh. I am wife to Alex Teo and mum to Seth Teo. Some of you may have seen me lead worship at church, and some of you may know me from being a youth leader.
Hi, my name's Suzie. I live in Fleet, although I'm currently filming this in my mum's garden, which is a bit more interesting than my flat. And I work as a drama teacher at Yale School.
Hi, I'm Kate Moran. I'm 12 years old. I live with my dad, my mum, my brother and my sister.
Hi, my name's Vicky. I am a wife of Chris McKinley, who's one of the elders of the church. I am also a mum of 3 gorgeous children. I've got a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old and a very lively 2-year-old. I also work part-time for the NHS as a bank speech therapist, and at the end of last year I started my own business as a private speech and language therapist to try and enable us to get a better work-life balance for our family.
During lockdown, I was furloughed from my job as part of an office managing team. So during this time I've just been a stay-at-home mum looking after Seth. Started baking more, and lots of people have been asking me to bake cakes for them because I'm a free-from baker, and so now I'm starting my own business.
During lockdown, I've been in a slightly strange position of teaching from home, which as a drama teacher has been quite odd. So I've been teaching remote lessons online, where I can't see the kids, which is a bit strange. But that's been my experience of lockdown, and for me, it's been unusually calm. Because I've gone from working full out at work in school to having a bit more of a calm pace at home.
During lockdown, I've been spending more time with my family and I've been enjoying my online singing lessons.
Lockdown has been a really busy time for us, and at many times felt quite overwhelming by all the different demands on our time. Due to the age and needs of our children, we felt that we couldn't work at the same time as looking after them. So me and Chris have been working in shifts, passing on the stairs and handing over children as we pass. It has been a real juggling act. We've been homeschooling our eldest daughter. We've also been providing support for our middle child to understand the world that she's now living in, while also giving therapy to our younger son, attending virtual appointments and giving him the therapy that he needs.
The emotional impact that lockdown has had on me has been challenging in the sense that every day feels like Groundhog Day, and I'm sure many stay-at-home parents can relate to this. So keeping Seth engaged has been a real challenge, but now parks are open, that's made things a lot easier.
So for me, lockdown has been, at times, it's been really nice to have that space and to be able to get a little bit more work done in my own time. But I've really missed seeing people, seeing my mum, probably the most, as often as I normally do, not being able to kind of just nip in and help her out with things when we were in the sort of real throes of lockdown. I found that quite difficult. And I've missed seeing my friends and just being able to do normal things like go to the supermarket without worrying about it, or the impact of normal life. So I found that quite difficult.
Lockdown has emotionally impacted me by making me appreciate what I have in life.
This lockdown period has been a real challenging time for us. Although I know that I've been very fortunate to have a husband with me the whole time and children to keep us going, we've certainly not felt bored. But the demands on our life have grown so much that sometimes it's just felt totally overwhelming how on earth we're meant to juggle everything and to do things well. There have been many times when I've been up late at night trying to work, and I've just cried. It's just been too much. And we're still in that phase, so we are still trying to juggle children and work and get ready for September, when things might be a little bit easier for us. We know that we have been fortunate by many things, and there have been so many happy moments throughout. Our eldest daughter learned to ride a bike, and our youngest son has reached new milestones which we never expected for him. But overall, it will be a time that I look back on and think, wow, we made it through that really challenging time.
So during this time I've tried to prioritise spending time with Jesus. Most of the time when Seth's napping, I will just try and prioritise just spending time with the Lord in His Word, in His presence. I'm not perfectly good at it, but I'm trying to get better at it with Holy Spirit's help, and actually choose to give that time to the Lord, because this is the time to really focus on Him and get back into just growing relationship with Him, because I think before then I was just doing life and wasn't prioritising Him in the way that I should have been.
So for once, rather than always being busy and running around and having 10 minutes to pray, I've had a lot more space to pray and to try and hear God and listen to God. And I've finally tapped into the Old Testament a little bit more, which is one of my ongoing challenges, that I wanted to read more of it and understand it more. And I've had time to begin that epic process. So for me, from a faith point of view, lockdown's been a real blessing. The one thing I think I'd like to take forward as we try and ease back into normality is trying to make that space to have God in my day and hear him, which I don't know how I do that when I go back to busy school life, but that's certainly the one thing I'd like to take from it.
My faith in Jesus has impacted my time in lockdown by making me not feel anxious and by acknowledging that I can't change anything around me and I can only trust in Jesus Christ.
My faith in Jesus and my knowledge that there is a God who is in control of it all has been a real rock that I have depended on. Although my day-to-day life has felt challenging and overwhelming, and I haven't necessarily experienced close times with God on a Sunday morning, or trying to do church online and have 3 children climbing on me at the same time, I've known that he is in control no matter what challenges I face. I remember watching others as they start to become fearful on the school playground as to what's happening in the world. And I've always had a sense of peace that although I haven't liked what I've seen going around me, that God is in control and he will take care of us.